Good evening guys, welcome to another GSI Reacts video. Tonight, top 5 scary dolls. Let's get into it.
Top 5 creepy dolls moving, caught on tape. Strange expressions. Now this next video requires a quick bit of backstory. In the early 1970s, Mattel Toys produced a doll called Saucy. Rotating the doll's arm would actually cause the doll's eyes and even its facial expression to change. YouTuber Brian Lebecki, who collects creepy dolls, claims that he owns a haunted Saucy doll. Brian says that his doll's face-changing gears are completely broken.
Mattel Saucy doll is supposed to be able to do this and all that. You can hear the cranking motion. It doesn't work.
However, Brian claims that late at night, the doll still mysteriously changes facial expressions all on its own.
There's been strange sounds, and I kid you not, I'm not making this stuff up. Especially when we got these two. The strange sounds. One evening I was in the loft, and I thought I heard some singing and giggling. And so I muted the TV, but I didn't hear nothing. Sure enough, I kept hearing some singing. It's absolutely creepy. Why does it continue to go out of focus? What the? Are you f***ing kidding me? She doesn't move. And her eyes. It just constantly keeps going out of focus every time I get back to these ones. You got kidding me? Are you kidding me?
One night, Brian sets up a camera to monitor the doll's face.
I'm pretty much to say 100% creepy fake. Simply because each time the doll's expressions changed in the daytime clips, he's cut the video. Timestamp's changed, and he's cut the video. And then all of a sudden, the doll's face has changed. How do we know that over the course of an evening, a night, or whatever, he's not manipulated that to move? It wouldn't be hard to get a doll like that to move, but with the camera completely set up on its face, how do we know something's not manipulating them to do it? Not a chance. Not for me.
In this video, Patty from the YouTube channel G.Team Paranormal is investigating an entire collection of supposedly haunted dolls. Her daughter Heather from the YouTube channel Heather's Hauntings is also filming the investigation as Patty attempts to communicate with the dolls via a spirit box.
The doll. Wow. I really don't know what to make of these dolls. I know that they all are haunted dolls. I'm pretty much 100% sure now that they are all haunted for sure. I mean, we already know that the big one is because we've seen her move in my office. All you fans.
But it gets even creepier. As Patty says that she plans on getting rid of the doll seems to become even more active. Both Patty and Heather capture the incident on camera.
I'm not taking her with me when I move, so if any of you are interested in that doll, please let me know. Because I don't want to keep her, but I'd like her to go to a good home. I mean, if there's somebody out there that's interested. I don't... Did that
Oh my god, that's
thing just move?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, are you f***ing kidding me? like her to go to a good home. I mean, if there's somebody out there that's interested, I don't.
Her pretty face just moved towards you.
Oh my God, Heather.
Like that legitly just moved.
Oh
Did you
my
see
God.
that?
Yeah,
Clay, did you see that?
At first.
When you said you're not taking her with you, what the
My
is that?
I don't know. I just
I
heard
just
that.
heard a girl's voice.
Are you serious? That wasn't one of you?
No!
Oh my God. Oh my
Oh
God.
my
She
God.
really just f***ing move?
Her face.
Right, let me stop it right there so you can see. Ghost box? No. The problem is with them, because we use them as well, is they scan radio frequencies and airwaves and things like that. So easy if you've got it in either forward or reverse. Reverse is a lot more difficult, but especially forward, to hook onto the radio stations and things like that. That didn't sound audible, what she picked up. She's picked up 2 or 3 words and manipulated it into, oh, it was this. Not for me. My hearing is shocking, by the way, so I don't know, but not for me. As for the doll, the problem that I have with this particular one is where it's situated. We'll get onto the lady in a second, not the older lady, the younger lady. That's right up against a corner wall slot, and you can run wires, power cables, anything which would be able to manipulate the movement of a doll. Could be mechanical, you could have made it up, it could be pulleys, levers, whatever you want to say. You can't see underneath, so you don't know what's there. And the fact that it's situated in the corner, if it was stood right in the middle of a table on its own, then it's a lot less to debunk. I mean, we could still say motorized or whatever, but the position that it's in for me, yeah, I think somebody would set that up to be a fake. And if you listen back to the younger lady, as she's saying, no way, she's almost laughing. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to say no on this one. It's nice, but no. But let's crack on and see if they say hotels.
Oh, hell no.
And that can't be pulled by wires either.
Oh my God. Heather, I got the cold chills from the top of my head to my freaking toe. Oh my God.
What the hell?
You can check out the full videos and see all the things that Patty and Heather caught on camera over on their YouTube channels, G-Team Paranormal Investigators, and on Heather's channel, Heather's Hauntings. Ghost by Post. Mindseed TV is a bit of a strange YouTube channel. A guy named Casey does some standard tech reviews of electronic gadgets and audio equipment. But then occasionally, he'll just order some random creepy thing from the internet and do a full-on review and paranormal investigation of the object. In this case, he orders a doll from eBay that the seller claims is haunted by the unhappy spirit of a little girl. Several previous owners of the doll said that they had heard what sounded like a child crying at night and claimed that they had had horrible nightmares of being trapped in a fire.
Burn it, yes!
So, Casey receives the doll and does a few paranormal tests. But he's a bit disappointed by the results.
Alright, she's creepy as hell looking, but this thing has not gone off once. Done with the spirit box now. I would say test number 2, there was some kind of activity going on. Not enough to say that this is haunted yet.
But then, he decides to set the doll on a shelf and record it overnight with an infrared camera. What he caught on tape is chilling.
Sound like a cat. Looks right at the camera.
Casey says that the video absolutely creeped him out. He also claimed that he experienced a very bizarre and horrifying nightmare of a freakish porcelain-skinned woman standing by his bed. In the end, Casey decides to cut his test short and just get rid of the doll. He even goes so far as to burn the figurine to ashes. So is this a haunted doll moving caught on tape, or just an elaborate hoax? You decide. By the way, you can check out Casey's full possessed doll video over on his channel. Watching.
I mean, why would you buy something like that in the first place? So it's clearly mentally unstable, but nah. I mean, without actually being there and seeing the whole setup, guys, you've got to be skeptical, don't we? Unfortunately. And I mean, the noise for me sounded like a cat to start with, a cat purring. Could have been, might not have been. It's more authentic for me when the doll moved slightly at first, the first time, but when it moved to look at the camera, that almost put the nail in the coffin for me. I mean, I can't guarantee, it's just my opinion, guys, but for me, I mean, he seemed a reasonably genuine guy. Whoever made that doll should be put in a box and sent to an island on their own somewhere, because they're clearly broken. But as for paranormal, I'm erring on the side of no. Sorry.
YouTuber Muna Bruzan says that she bought this creepy doll at an antique fair after she noticed that the doll's eyes seemed to actually be moving and following her. As she demonstrates in the video, when she picks up the doll, its head eerily seems to turn toward her, all on its own. But the creepy encounter doesn't stop there. Later in the video,
just bear in mind that certain dolls will come with spring-loaded mechanics inside. So when you pick them up, they're designed to move in specific ways. So her picking it up and it just turns towards her, which just happens to be a central position. No.
Video as Muna is adjusting the doll, its eyes begin to follow her again, tracking her from side to side.
What's the person doing behind the doll? Now you can see the spring loaded because they're jiggling. So you move.
It should be noted that the doll has no mechanical mechanism to make its eyes or head follow anyone.
Really?
It should also be noted that Muna Bruzan's YouTube channel is not paranormal in nature at all. In fact, almost all of her other videos are about her pet hamsters. So is this a haunted doll, or just some very spooky coincidental head and eye movements? Let me know what you think. Clown?
Precisely that for me. To say there's no mechanics in a doll, so that thing is completely hollow. If that's the case, that's quite interesting. And I'd be more inclined to think more of it. But there will be mechanics inside that. There has to be. It's not an empty shell. Dolls are designed to move and go to a central point. You move the head, the eyes can sit where they're sat and just rotate. You could see when she moved it, the eyes started jiggling. There's a mechanical element behind that, springs or whatever. You could see that. For me, I'm sorry, no, I'm sorry. I don't think so. It's just too much to discount on that. The way it moved was not in any way paranormal. It was normal, like you see it happens with certain dolls around children. She might not have a paranormal channel, but she might not have encountered that before and think she's just seen something paranormal. Maybe, but no, not for me, unfortunately. I don't know what the kid was doing behind her as well, but she seemed like she was playing with something at the back. I don't like that either. That's unfortunately a way you can just move that. But nah, not for me.
Around. YouTuber Waya Vlogs says that he bought a haunted 1940s clown doll at a garage sale. The purchase works out about as well as you would expect.
Bought it, burnt
Hi,
it.
YouTube.
Hold on,
I was just sitting down, getting ready to go to bed, and the f***ing music box up there just starts playing.
So what, bud?
Sorry, I'm a little sick.
Sorry,
I was trying to rest, but
Can start or
after
stop
putting
when
this
it wants,
doll back on
due
the
to wear and
shelf,
tear.
that hand decided to move, and I put that there just to, maybe these two things talk to each other. But no, the old lady that this belonged to, actually belonged to her mother.
It leapt off the shelf
she
now and
said
started
that,
strangling him.
She calls it squeaky because at night you could hear the doll squeak, which I did hear it
Get
squeak.
him. Go. No. Hand movement. Not good enough. Right off the shelf. Get him. Get him.
Holy
Holy stop it. You saw a bit of movement.
Holy did you guys see that? My f***ing hands are shaking.
Go on, off the shelf. Get
Sorry.
him.
Let me switch the other hand. Holy the f***ing hand just f***ing moved. I'm actually probably going to lock this thing back up. Its hand f***ing moved out more, dude. Screw that.
Didn't.
Waya finally decides to just lock the creepy clown doll away in a chest. So is this a haunted clown?
No.
Or is Waya just trying to clown the viewing audience? You decide.
I've decided no. That's the least amount of movement we've seen on any of the creatures, I think. Or I say creatures, well, they are creatures, the dolls, but the creatures, fucking horrible thing in this video. That was the least. No. No, that can happen anytime, at any point. It just happens to be in the wrong position. Move. No. Not for me. I mean, that was probably the weakest one of them all, unfortunately. But hey ho, I'm glad that's done. Yeah, but thanks for watching, guys. Please don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. Tell me what videos you'd like me to have a look at and react to. If we can keep it paranormal for now, you can give me dolls if you want. If you're sadistic, you might be. I don't know. But yeah, if you want to see me squirm, they're the ones to chuck at me. But yeah, send us some comments. Don't forget to tell your family and friends. I'll see you on the next video.